What's up guys, Mad Dog here for Dark Mount Gaming with a Destiny video. I know it's been a while. So you might be wondering, where we've been. Well, honestly, we've been like where a lot of Destiny players are right now, not really sure where to go, what Destiny is at this point and where it's going. So we've kind of been in other stuff. We've had an Overwatch team, and so now that's in a new league now, and so we'll be seeing content on this channel very soon of our matches on here, and more stuff to do with Overwatch. But in this particular video, I want to go over some of the stuff um, that the developer team for Destiny just sent out, and you can find this on the Bungie website. I'm not going to touch on anything that was in the stream yet. I just wanted to touch on what they put in the kind of news article thing that they have on the Bungie website. So just some stuff, mostly PvP related, but all in all Destiny related. So the first thing I really want to touch on here is the masterworks thing. And this seems kind of like the developers team of trying to balance out not making it an overly grinding game where you had the changing roles, different weapon roles, which made it a lot of a grind to get a good roll on a weapon. They don't seem to want that, but they're trying to balance it out to where people will still pursue trying to get an edge, basically. And so obviously, like hardcore, like PvP players will be wanting to get the masterworks. The biggest thing, they are going to have to make it meaningful to us without stepping on the casual player. And I don't know how they're going to accomplish that. They're either going to make it so easy where it's not really worth anything, make it too kind of like exotic weapons where it doesn't really, it's okay, but it's not great, and then no one's going to pursue it. Or it's going to be so good and a little bit difficult to pursue where the hardcore players are going to love it. It's going to give an edge. But the casual players will complain to death about it because it's not built for them. It's something that they're going to have to seriously balance. And it's going to be tough. Another thing, the next thing I want to go over, they're adding armor ornaments, which I am super excited about. I, for one, love the ornaments for Rise of Iron. I use those a lot. Really loved them for the Iron Lord stuff. Really did enjoy that. A big one is that you will be able to buy some stuff from vendors. Primarily Xur is going to sell a fated engram, which will allow you to get an exotic which you don't currently have. I like that. I do. But again, feels very casual. And I don't want to step on the toes of the casual player. I get it. You want to enjoy the game too. And I totally understand that. But this is just another super really easy way. If you have enough legendary shards saved up, you can get all the exotic engrams, but then what is there to play for? That's the problem with a loot shooter. If you've got all the loot, what's really the point in continuing? So I understand where they're going. And to go back on the Masterworks thing, is this going to be a thing because it affects legendary weapons that it's going to make the exotic weapons look obsolete? Much like the exotic weapons of Destiny 1 started to look towards the end. Started to look inferior. Hawkmoon was, put to shame by good Iasluna with luck in the chamber. Just was. That's unfortunate. They push back a lot of stuff with prestige activities and lost sector stuff. I am excited about heroic strikes coming back. That's awesome. I'm really happy about that. The important thing that I want to really touch on, and this is to me the most important thing, and I'll be watching the stream for the first time and perhaps rewatching it. I haven't gotten to it yet. I'll be watching the stream and I'll try to maybe touch on some stuff there if there's something that wasn't touched on here that's important, that I find important. But really, this is big. Shows that they're going to take Crucible seriously. So in early 2018, uh, there's supposed to be private matches. Now I'm expecting that to be in the spring DLC, the Rasputin DLC. That's where I think it will be. But the fact that the next big thing, and I quote, we are also moving ranked PvP to the top of our priority list for next year to support the competitive community. Now, believe me, I am in no illusion that this will come just normally. This will not come free. This will probably come in fall of 2018 with uh, the first big expansion. But it's something. The problem is they haven't built Destiny 2 to be competitive. This is great. Will they make Destiny 2? Will they show a commitment to making it competitive? I was watching stuff from True Vanguard recently, and he was talking about an interview with a developer who handles the Crucible sandbox, and he said they made decisions to make it easier for casuals and to lower the skill ceiling. You aren't going to build a competitive community like that. That's got to change. You see with how slow the time to kills are, that they obviously have made it more casual friendly in the Crucible. So much so that there is no kind of dynamic play whatsoever. You don't feel powerful, you don't feel special at all. If you are skilled, you can't show it off. They've made it such a team game to a fault. Overwatch is a team game. Completely team-based. You can play individually, very dynamically. You can show off. If you're a great player, you can show it off.
Aaron, that was my kill, bro.
I'm just not sure, unless they start creating stuff, unless they start making some changes, and they can. Obviously they can. They're showing that they're having a commitment to it. If they are going to make that commitment to competitive, they need to do it in the sandbox as well. And that means, yes, time to kills have to be a little faster, at least to where Destiny 1 was at the end of Rise of Iron. 0.8 second time to kills was really good. 0.86 seconds. 1 second time to kill was on the slower side. Stuff like that. Bring that kind of back to where that was. But that's what they're gonna have to do. You increase in-air accuracy again. You're going to have to bring that back. Now, when these things return, console guys, just get ready. Most of this will probably be the big time competitive stuff will probably be on PC. And that's gaming now, for the most part. I think there will be a spot for console, just because this was a console release, and it will always, I think, be primarily console. But I would say, be prepared for a lot of this to be on PC. So that's my thoughts on this. Just my initial thoughts after reading that, seeing it. I hope you enjoy. Get ready for more stuff. We got some big stuff coming through, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. We'll check